Oh, man. There are some things in life that just don't make a ton of sense to me. All right. And don't get it twisted, guys. All right. I love Towerborne. I think it's a great game. I think it's a fun game. I've already made a video about how I feel, with the new direction it's taken. I was a guy in favor of their long term plan. I've made that absolutely clear, and I don't think we need to harp on that anymore. But there's something I noticed when playing the new 1.0 version of the game that they probably could have done. I mean, making this more of a playable way for us players would probably take a bit more work than, just doing this on an NPC. Still, I think they should have considered doing this, or should consider it for the future of the game. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video, I want to talk to y'all more about Towerborne. However, if you want to stay up to date on all things Towerborne, make sure you are liking today's video, subscribing to the channel if you are new, and let's go ahead and get on into it. And special thank you to Microsoft for sponsoring today's video and hooking me up with a Towerborne review key on PlayStation 5. Now, what you guys are seeing here in the video is actually PS5 gameplay, base PS5, no PS5 Pro. Game looks beautiful, game runs great, looks clean, awesome trophy list, very easy platinum to do, by the way, if you just put in the work and the time for my achievement hunters out there, so you guys will definitely enjoy that. But I want y'all to watch today's gameplay and see what you notice here in the background, specifically with the NPC Paloma. Alright, there's something I've been begging the Towerborne developers to do since day one. Alright, that just happens to be on the screen right now, and it's driving me mad. Alright? Okay, Towerborne? Y'all want to play? Y'all want to tease your boy? Y'all want to play hardball? We can do that. We can do that! Ah! Alright. Okay. Woo! Notice Paloma is using a greatsword. And not only is she just using a greatsword, but the animations are clean. It looks like an extremely fun playstyle. It's creative because it's not your typical greatsword thing. They're not doing the whole Dark Knight or Death Knight thing. A greatsword in magic. Or some type of vampire that, gets a lot of lifesteal and drains health from enemies. No. She's using lightning, either some type of lightning infusion or lightning magic with this greatsword playstyle. That is so cool. It's different. And that's the one thing I've always praised Towerborne for. They take these classes and they put unique kind of spins on them. Well, in some ways, some of them are a little bit basic, with things here and there, but they've always been pretty good at, how they put a, like a little twist or, something special about each and every single one of their classes. And they even did that right here with this NPC. Now, granted, if they brought this to Towerborne as a playable class, I don't know how it would work. I don't know if lightning would be the main element of the class, or if, lightning just happens to be the element of that particular sword. I have no clue. But look at the way she is just tearing shit up on here. Guys, I can't make this up. I have been saying over and over and over that Towerborne needs more classes, and a greatsword class is the number one thing I have begged these devs for time and time again. I've sent them tweets. I have put up posts in the Discord. People have liked these posts. People have agreed with me. There are other people asking for a greatsword class. Like the highest two requested classes I've heard of for Towerborne. At least, to my opinion, from what I've seen in Discord, I could be a bit off. I'm going to say top 3. Alright? A greatsword, a mage, and a bow user. That's the top 3 I've seen. Alright, now I'm sure, there's a lot of other ideas and things people have asked for out there, but those are personally the top 3 that I have seen when, looking into Discord, reading tweets, and all of that fun stuff. And greatsword, not even to be biased, because, I personally want the greatsword, not even to sound biased, but the greatsword has been the most requested one. That I can definitely vouch for. And I mean, it's a beat 'em up game at the end of the day. So it makes sense. And now that, Towerborne is doing its own standalone, not a live service thing, which, is fine at the end of the day, as long as, the end game's meaty. But let me give y'all a tip and throw it out there. If you want one easy, simple way for players to play your game more or replay it, what would be a better option than new classes? Gives people a new reason to level, a new reason to grind gear, new gear to chase, new weapons to chase, and just new unique loot to farm for. That's a way to add things to do in the game without even adding more big content, like more dungeons or bosses or anything like that. A new class, boom, that gives you a reason to play through everything all over again. And especially with the fact that you can play all these classes on one character, solid, awesome opportunity. Now check this out, right? You guys see Towerborne, there's stuff to do in it and everything like that. One easy way they could have gave Towerborne, so much more replayability? Imagine if Towerborne launched with 6 classes instead of 4, or even 8 classes. Towerborne's trophy list, there's a platinum in there, like I was telling you guys in the beginning. 4 of those trophies are getting every class to level 50. If they had more classes in from the jump that would have been required for that platinum, guess what? For everyone that's an achievement or trophy hunter, that would have automatically been more hours and more stuff they would have had to do to get that platinum in the game. I'm just saying, that alone would have pushed people towards, more investment and playtime into this game. I really do hope Stoic just considers this one thing. If they don't do anything else with DLC, please add more classes. Give more gameplay variety. That's the best way you can make this game appeal to more people. More play styles. Give a play style out there for everyone. 4 is just very limited, and they're all melee. And I know that sounds crazy because I'm asking for a greatsword class, but I'm just saying. You can already tell there's a bunch of people out there who would rather play a greatsword than a sword and shield. Let me know you guys' thoughts down in the comments below, and let me know if y'all have played Towerborne 1.0 yet. Anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.
Feeling the lungs inside you, and the black and